guys? SoaR Rackz here, bringing you my first ever Q&A to touch this channel. Hopefully not the last. If you're wondering how to get your questions answered onto one of these videos, follow me on Twitter. You don't have to follow me, but check my Twitter periodically and look for me tweeting about a Q&A. And then with that being said, you will take a hashtag that I tweet out, and you will tweet out a question, and I will find all the responses to the hashtag, and I will answer some of the best questions that I think are worth answering. So with that being said, let's get into the first question. The first question comes from @JEB_Baron, and he asks, ever think about going solo, or ever think of going solo? I thought about it a few months ago, just out of curiosity, just like, hey, what could I do for my channel? Could I support my own channel? Could I do it myself without SoaR? And I don't know how that would turn out. I'm not super curious. I don't really want to find out, because when I wasn't in SoaR for that like week, it sucked. My channel was getting really big, but it was because of the exposure, I guess, from me being a fan favorite in SoaR and getting kicked out. So I would not want to risk getting out of SoaR, but it's always been something on my mind out of curiosity. So hope I answered your question. Question number 2 comes from @SawTJ, and he asks, how long have you been editing for? Okay, I used to edit and film skateboarding about 2 years before I even got into COD. I don't know if that counts, because I didn't really edit. It was pretty much just like time remapping and adding film burns and stuff. But I've been editing COD for about 2.5 years. So I guess if you want to count the skateboarding aspect, it would probably be about 4 years or 3.5 years. But I've been picking up on editing and doing all the actual editing recently in these past 2.5 years. So question number 3 comes from @FaZe Rebirth, and he asks, do you love me? Yes, with all of my heart and everything else. Yes, you are a good friend, and I love you. Question number 4 comes from @SoaR Nordic, and he asks me, can we sleep together in Anaheim? Yes, we'll do more than sleep, bro. Question number 5 comes from @RyanBush1999, and he asks, why did you join SoaR? I'm gonna let you guys look at this question, because I don't think I have to answer it. So take a minute. Question number 6 comes from @AstralHayu. I don't know how to pronounce the last name there, I guess. I don't know. But he asks, did Max get hit by a flying scooter? I can confirm this. I was actually there when it hit him. I had to drive him to the hospital, and he's recovering now, but he probably won't be able to get on Skype or tweet or anything for like another week or so. So I don't know. You just keep him in your prayers. Question number 7 comes from @SokioBrother, and he asks, when you wipe your ass, do you fold your toilet paper or just crinkle it into a ball? Well, Sokio, or Socio, I don't know if I pronounce that right. I'm a normal human being, and I'm very sanitary, so I do fold my toilet paper. I don't just crinkle it into a ball and put it in my ass. So I hope that answers your question. Question number 8 comes from @EraStorm, and he asks, if you had one wish left from a magic genie, would you choose having sex with Jennifer Lawrence or joining FaZe? Well, FaZe is going to be there for a while, and I don't think every day you're just going to have an opportunity to have sex with Jennifer Lawrence. So I'd probably have to go with Jennifer Lawrence and hold FaZe off for another day. Question number 9 comes from @SoaRQuack, and he asks me, in Smitty's latest upload, Ask Smitty episode 1, I asked if he would edit my ep, and he called me an idiot. Should I tell Mac? Well, Quack, you're a pussy. Question number 10 comes from @akuro98, and he asks me, fave edit of 2013. I don't know if you're asking me what my favorite edit I've done in 2013 is, or my favorite edit overall. But if it had to be my favorite edit in the course of 2013 from anyone, it would be Clarity by Mink, which was Quality's montage. Probably one of the best tages I've ever seen, to be completely honest with you. It was absolutely insane. One of my favorite edits from 2013 would be... oh boy, I don't have one. I don't like any of my edits, as weird as that sounds. Most editors don't like how their final outcomes look just because they've heard the song too many times, they've seen it too many times, so when it finally comes out and everyone's hyped on it, you don't typically like it. So that's pretty much the boat I'm in, but hope that answered your question. Question number 11 comes from @EraCrude, and he asks me, Wiz vs Voltar. This question isn't thorough. It's not even a question. I have no idea what they're versing in, so I'd have to say Voltar. This actually isn't a question, but I threw it in here as question number 12 anyways, just because I want the world to see who the real SoaR Rackz is. He's not a nice, funny guy who has good tweets on Twitter. He's a dick. He is so mean. I hate him. He's the worst. So, take a minute to look at this. Question number 13 comes from EraZink @Zinkify, and he asks me, Hey bro, I have a question. Yeah, what's your question, dude? Question number 14 comes from @Matzo, hope I pronounced that right. He asked, how did you get into editing? Basically, my IRL friends used to skateboard. Well, first of all, they made fingerboarding videos. As lame as that sounds, it was a bunch of fun, and I never knew who they were, and I actually was a subscriber of theirs, and then we actually ended up meeting at this skate warehouse for clothing. It was like a sale or something at this skate warehouse, and I met them there, and ever since, like, we were really good friends. Like, something just clicked, and then I started going over to their house and stuff, and then we just became really good friends. And whenever we weren't skating, they were always playing COD, because then if they can't skate in real life and do tricks and stuff, they were like 360ing in private matches and stuff. So I got into that, and then started editing clips because he was a skateboard editor, which got me into skateboard editing, and he edited COD with his knowledge of skate editing. So I pretty much just did a little copycat there, but I've improved a bunch, and I'm super glad where I am now. Question number 15 comes from @EraIons, or Ions please. He asked, can I join SoaR? That's not up to me, but if it was, I would let you in, because you're a beast. Question number 16 comes from former SoaR Above @Zenola, and he asked me, is your ass still sore? Well, first of all, why are you tweeting at me? I don't like you. So, yep, that pretty much wraps up this Q&A. It was one of my first. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys like my voice or some shit, go ahead and leave a like and comment. I can always do more of these. Just follow me on Twitter for more updates for when I'm doing another Q&A, and I'll make sure to do as many questions as possible so I can get everything you guys want answered. Thanks again, guys. Drop a sub. Check out my sub box. All my friends are in there. And look out for my next vid. Love you guys. Peace.